products.
That is exciting to hear. I can't wait to see some of the products. Can you tell us a little bit more about what the Intel technologies most interest you in this area?
Well, Paul, there are many things. Intel's ability to bring the best silicon technology to mobile devices gives us a great platform for innovation in hardware, in software, and in services. We're thrilled about the opportunity to build high-performance and power-efficient mobile devices based on Atom product family and roadmap, which is why I'm especially proud to announce today that Motorola and Intel have entered into a multi-year, multi-device strategic partnership around mobile devices and smartphones.
Awesome. Thanks, Sanjay. You know, I'm equally excited. And can you tell us when we might expect to see the first Intel-based Motorola smartphones in the market?
You know, we will have devices in carrier validation this summer with commercial launch shortly after that. Of course, stay tuned for the details in coming months.
Oh, that's great. I look forward to it. Thanks so much, Sanjay.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you.
As you can see, there's momentum and excitement around Intel technology and smartphones. We believe that phones powered by Intel architecture deliver an unmatched user experience. These will be engaging, they'll be consistent, they'll be aware, and they'll be protected. Those are the standards that you've come to expect from your PC. We believe it's time that those same standards are those that you demand in your phones. Why? Because we don't see the mobile phone in isolation. At Intel, mobility doesn't just mean that you carry the device around. Rather, your entire computing experience, your full digital life is wherever you are and without compromise. And walking around CES, you can see that already happening. Thanks to Moore's Law, computing experiences are everywhere, in our cars, in the gym, at your doctor's office. And as computers become truly pervasive, the biggest transformations will happen at the intersection of the virtual and the physical worlds. And we're already beginning to see this in retail shopping. Shopping online gives you an infinite variety, more so than any single store can do. You can read reviews, you can comparison shop, you can tap into your social network for advice. Despite that, though, research shows that most consumers still prefer shopping in the physical store, where they can touch the product, try it on, talk to a salesperson for advice. Intel's vision for the future of computing is that one experience doesn't have to replace the other. You can have a consistent experience whether you're online or in the mall. To see how one company is reinventing the shopping experience, please join me in welcoming Chris Aubrey, who's Vice President of Global Retail Marketing for Adidas. Hey, Chris.
Thanks, Paul.
Thanks for coming. That's quite a wall of technology you brought with you. What's the goal of that machine?
Well, to sell some more shoes for a start. Actually, what we wanted to do is create an experience that would be beyond anything the consumer had ever seen before, much more immersive than anything they're used to seeing in a traditional shop or an online store. Actually, before I came out on stage, you were talking about the melding of the virtual and the physical. Well, that's exactly what we were trying to do here, or we are doing here. What we're doing is extending the physical product range that we have in our stores with this virtual product range that you can see to the left there. Effectively, we're giving consumers access to an endless aisle of products.
That's very interesting. How did Intel help you with the technology here?
Well, we knew it needed technology that was fast and responsive and give us that highly immersive experience. So we worked with you in your second generation Core i7 processors, and it made it incredibly smooth and interactive, engaging experience. But rather than talk about it, let me show you how it works. So the wall will react as the consumer approaches and can recognize age and gender. And it then presents a range of products accordingly. Now he can browse through the products and see if he's one that he likes there. And if he finds one that he likes, then he can select that to get more detail. And now he can rotate the shoe, have a look at it from any angle, zoom in if he wants to see it in greater detail, or get more information about the product as well. So if he clicks on the story button, he'll be able to find out about this product, how it will benefit him, so what the technology is behind the product and how that will benefit his daily sporting life. In addition, we've built in the opportunity to play videos directly from the wall. Again, this is to help reinforce the purchase decision of the consumer. So, not only that, but we've integrated into social networks. So if he clicks on Buzz, he'll be able to see what consumers are saying about this particular product in social networks like Twitter. Again, this is helping reinforce that he's making the right purchase decision. So, in the end, I hope through this great experience that he has there of the product, he's going to decide to buy it. In which case, if he clicks on Buy, it will add the product to his basket. He can then enter his size information, enter a couple more details to identify himself to us, and that completes the first stage of the purchase. At this point, a member of staff will be alerted that he's waiting at the wall and bring out a tablet to complete the purchase. So the tablet would be one similar to this. I can now find the user session he's just created on that wall over there and find the product that he wanted to purchase. I have the option as well to carry on shopping through this device because we've got a lot of the features of the wall available through this tablet as well, so we can add more products to the basket if required. But then he just needs to go through a couple more steps. We can swipe through his credit card details here on the tablet and complete the purchase there and then, so avoid queuing, etc.
That's fabulous. So what a great experience. How have your customers reacted to this?
Very well, actually. We just finished testing the wall for the first time in our London flagship store last November. We used it to launch a new product called the F50 My Coach, which is the one you see in the middle bay there. And we just tested it for 2 weeks, and we saw an increase of sales of more than 5 times what we would normally expect to see if we used a normal launch.
Well, that defines success to me. So what's next after this?
Well, after this, we want to build up to the Olympics, which is going to be big for us. So we're going to do a couple more tests in retail. And ultimately, we want to test multiple locations around London, ready for the Olympics in August.
That is fantastic. Well, thanks very much, Chris. You can see it's a great way for customers to buy products, to experience a new shopping paradigm.
Absolutely.
Thanks very much.
No problem, thanks.
Let me borrow this. And devices like tablets, as Chris showed, are really very convenient for point-of-sale transactions. Now, this tablet is actually very special. This is an Intel reference design, and it's the world's first public demonstration of Intel's new 32-nanometer Atom tablet platform targeted for the Win 8 launch. High performance, no fan, compatibility with all of the great Windows apps that are out there. You can see that with a single swipe, I can get into the touch mode for the new Metro interface of Windows and launch all the Metro applications. Thanks, Art. The best news though, comes for customers like Adidas for that kind of technology. None of their existing applications that run today on Intel architecture and say Windows 7 need to be ported. In fact, they just work on Windows 8. And the same is true for nearly 4 million Windows applications that run on Intel architecture today. This is good for developers, and it's great for consumers. The combination of Windows 8 on Intel architecture promises to bring great new experiences to tablets. But even as phones and tablets expand our mobile experiences, we will continue to expect more from our most productive and commonly used computing device. That, of course, is the PC. For years, Intel technologies have continuously raised the bar on what it means to deliver the best PC experience. And we're raising it again. It's called the Ultrabook. We're evolving the PC to be ultra-portable, ultra-responsive, and totally without compromise. And in just a few short months since they've been on the market, Ultrabooks have created quite a bit of excitement, even here in Las Vegas. Let's take a look.
Hi, everybody. Matt and Andy here from the Intel demo team.
And we're here in fabulous Las Vegas, city known for ultra excitement, ultra energy, and now
The Ultrabook. I think that you're second. You want to know why?
Why?
Because you're about to see the future.
It's really light. What is this?
It's an Ultrabook.
Nice.
Very sleek.
Is it a tablet? It's so thin.
When you open it up, everything's going to be fully loaded. Your emails, your RSS feed, any social media. You don't have to wait.
That's a little quick.
It's pretty quick, right?
That's impressively quick.
What do you think of the full keyboard?
It was nice.
Wow. Definitely want one of these.
You can almost say it's as light as a...
Feather.
What?
I was shocked. I was completely shocked with how fast that just opened up.
How fast do you want it to be?
Like, as soon as possible.
How about this fast?
Wow. It's already on.
That's right.
Do you have anything to say to the people responsible for bringing you the Ultrabook?
Why, yes. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Ultra sleek, ultra light, ultra stylish.
Sort of like us.
Ultra responsive. This is the Ultrabook.
We'll see you next time.
Those are some great consumer reactions, and frankly, that reaction is what we get universally as we show this product around the world. We brought a few of our Ultrabook friends here today. As you can see on this wall, there are more than a dozen systems shipping from our partners around the globe today. Represented on this wall are Ultrabooks from Acer, Asus, LG, Toshiba, HP, and Samsung. And as you heard yesterday in the Intel press conference, there's over 60 additional designs in the pipeline, making this mainstream for back to school and holiday 2012. As these headlines attest, there's an awful lot of excitement around Ultrabook and the innovation that Intel is bringing to consumers along with our partners. In fact, it brings me great pleasure to welcome one of our long-standing partners to the Ultrabook family. Ladies and gentlemen, Jeff Clark, Vice Chairman of Dell.
Hi, Paul.
Hey, Jeff.
How you doing?
I'm doing great. How are you?
I'm doing fine. Thanks for having me here today.
Well, we're glad that you're here.
Well, I'm here to have some exciting announcements and make some news today, hopefully.
Have at it.
Well, let's give it a whirl. We've been working together for a long time, and one of the things we've consistently heard, and you mentioned it a couple times already this evening, is the need for devices to be thinner and lighter without sacrificing performance or usability. In fact, what our customers continue to tell us is, how do you get that rich mobile experience in a notebook? And they want it without compromise.
Absolutely.
Which is why I'm here today. We think Dell has something pretty special today. I'm here to announce, and I'm very proud of this product, the next generation XPS, the XPS 13, an Ultrabook without compromise. It's a powerful notebook that highlight.
Yeah.
It's okay. We think it's a very, very exciting product. It's defining what this category is all about. It is really bringing the Ultrabook experience to life with superior mobility, and it's very responsive. It will set a new level of expectation, and we think we've done it in a way that has a jaw-dropping form factor and will set the standard for the industry going forward in the Ultrabook category.
Jeff, we can all easily see how impressive the design is. Could you tell us a little bit, though, about what's inside it?
Well, I'd love to. It's got a couple special things. I'm going to talk a little bit about the design. I'm going to talk about how we've packaged the product, and then the experience, which we really think begins to separate what next generation computing is. We've worked with Intel for a long time. We've been partners for many, many years. And I think this product is an example of the collaboration between the two companies. It's more than just another pretty face. It's really about the experience of the product itself. When I think about the product, and we think about the opportunities of being thinner and lighter, we've really brought a compelling design to the marketplace. Thin and light. This product is razor thin, 6 millimeters at its thinnest point, which is less than 1/4 of an inch. It brings together a unique combination of materials, a machined aluminum that brings that rigid, durable structure with a precise look, as well as a carbon fiber base, which brings lightweight to the forefront, as well as a lighter touch when it sits on your laptop, in our laptop mode. And we've been able to do it in under 3 pounds. It's really an exciting product. We think this is what next generation computing looks like and feels like going forward. And we've been able to do something, I think, very, very special. When you look at the product itself, it is an optimized 13-inch product. It's an edge-to-edge frameless display. It incorporates Gorilla Glass. It's 15% smaller than other 13-inch notebooks in the marketplace today. And when you really look at the optimized format, it's actually very similar in size to other 11-inch notebooks.